Welcome to Jewish Inspirational Stories. We're reading from the book Say Thank You and See Miracles by Rav Arush. You can't, but Hashem can. I attend many housewarmings, but this one was special. The owner of the house was a young man who, when he first came to me, could not afford the rent of a tiny apartment. I told him to do 6 hours of his spodadu, personal prayer, to thank Hashem and to ask him to enable him to purchase an apartment in Yerushalayim. For those who do not know, even if one has the $500,000 needed to purchase a small apartment in Yerushalayim, one still needs a miracle to find one. For the demand way exceeds the supply. Just imagine the miracle of a person who can't even afford renting needs to purchase an apartment. The young man did 6 hours, as I told him, then shortly after came to me to tell me that he was evicted and now is living in a hotel. I told him to do another 6-hour session. He did, and soon after, he got thrown out of the hotel, so he moved in with his wife's parents. He asked me what to do. I told him to do a third Hispodadut session for 6 hours, after a fourth, and then he had enough money to buy an apartment, paying for it in cash. It didn't matter how, but beforehand, he didn't have 2 shekels to rub together. Expressing gratitude for all of Hashem's endless acts of loving kindness, from great to small, is in the heart of personal prayer. No day should go by without each of us devoting time to thanking Hashem. Gratitude is an important part of one's daily personal prayer agenda. A person who fails to thank Hashem for his myriad of blessings every day both fails to recognize those blessings and takes them for granted. But with daily thanks to Hashem, we observe the wonderful favors that Hashem does for us every day. We don't fall into the pitfalls of ingratitude. No one likes an ingrate. Yet if we're not perseverant about designating daily time for thanking Hashem, we either fail to recognize all the gifts that Hashem has given us that day, every heartbeat, every breath, shelter, clothing, think about it, the list is endless, or we forget to thank Him altogether. Gratitude mitigates stern judgments and strengthens Emunah. It brings a person to the point of truth, where he sees the myriad of Hashem's blessings that he would otherwise have taken for granted or failed to acknowledge. Had he failed to devote time to personal prayer and to giving thanks, gratitude leads to happiness. Without happiness, a person can barely open his mouth. Once more, thanking Hashem for our blessings prevents a person from falling into the pitfalls of complaint, pessimism, grievances, and the types of negativity that arouses and invokes harsh judgments. God forbid. Giving thanks has a marvelous effect on our souls, for it is like a sieve that sifts through good from bad within us. One might ask, what's there to say thank you for 6 hours? The Gemara states, one who prays at length, his prayer is not returned unfulfilled. Prayer can achieve anything. Like the young man who couldn't pay his rent, ended up purchasing an apartment. You too can achieve your own salvation. It makes no sense wasting time running to free loan funds or working 15 hours. Instead, why not live in the present, live the pleasant life with prayer, and specifically a 6-hour personal prayer session. When needed, you'll see miracles. We all must plead with Hashem constantly, give us Emunah in the power of prayer, which is really in you. Give me Emunah that there is no power on earth but you, Hashem. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want. Give me the Emunah that everything is in your hands, and that you love me, and that only you want the best for me. And give me the Emunah that I can turn to you for anything and everything. Help me realize that any deficiency I have is merely a lack of prayer. So help me pray and sing your praises more and more. Thanks, and we'll continue tomorrow.